If you need some more storage space than your bed or cab will allow in your 2024 or newer double cab Toyota Tacoma, this RedRock OE style crossbar roof rack is a great option to look into. Now this enhances the capabilities of your Tacoma when it comes to your adventures, offering a crossbar rack on top for any larger cargo or mountable accessories for your day-to-day driving trips, overland trips, and vacation. Now with the OE styling, this is definitely for the Tacoma owner who's looking to keep it pretty subtle with a factory style build and doesn't need anything extra like a basket or a platform rack and wants the ability to tuck it away when they're not using it for an inconspicuous look. This feature is a dual crossbar setup with the ability to mount up a wide range of accessories and will feature a vertical or horizontal design. Now the bars will just swing into place for whichever configuration you need it to be in at that time, making this versatile and super user friendly, having the ability to carry a variety of gear, cargo, sports equipment, or really whatever you can think of. Now I think the biggest feature here though is the sleek OE style design, blending in very well with the Tacoma's build, modified or not, along with being able to transform into a more compact and low profile build whenever you need it to. Now this is made of a heavy duty OE grade plastic construction when it comes to the base or the mounts, as well as the end caps for the crossbars. The crossbars are made of an aluminum material and these are covered in a black powder coat finish to resist corrosion on the material underneath when exposed to the elements over time. This also comes with all of the components needed to create a seamless fit, again looking like they came from the factory, especially with the front and rear seals. This also does come with auto grade 3M tape to complete the look, and the in-roof channel kit will come with everything that you need in order to install it while not requiring any drilling or modification to your truck. Now this is pretty affordable for a roof rack, coming in at about $350. Now comparing this to others, this is going to replicate the factory one, come with the dual configuration, and be well built so you can count on this when it comes to hauling your cargo on your Tacoma. Now others available usually take that aftermarket approach with, again, the basket or platform style options, and other crossbar choices usually don't have the dual function OE look or not. Now, I think if you're a fan of the complete OE look that this has and want a rack that offers more than the average when it comes to its function, then this is going to be a great choice for you. Install here is a simple and straightforward 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, taking you about an hour to get the job done. At this point, I'm going to hand it over to one of our installers here. They're going to show you a detailed breakdown on how you can bolt this up to your Tacoma at home. So that wraps it up for me. Let's get into the install.
For this install, all you will need is a plastic trim tool and the T30 Torx bit that is provided. Today we're going to be installing a roof rack on a Tacoma. Let's get started. All right, first thing we're going to do is remove our factory covers so we can install the roof rails on top. Get in there with a pry tool and then just pry up. And we're going to repeat the same step for the front side. Now we're going to repeat the same step for the other side. All right, now that we have our caps off, we can then place the rail on top. Get it roughly lined up. And to get better access to the screws, we're going to remove the latch for the crossbar and move it over a little bit so we can get to the screws on the bottom just underneath the rail right here. All right, we can move on to the back, lift up our latch handle, and then lift up and move it to the side. And we can position our screw holes to line up. Now we can install the provided hardware. And use the supplied star bit to tighten them down. Before we tighten this down fully, we're going to move back to the front and install those screws. All right, now that we have the front tightened down, we can move back to the rear, tighten those up, and install back our crossbar. All right, now that the rear is tight and the front is tight, you can now lift up on your latch handle and reinsert your crossbar. After you have this side completed, you're going to repeat the same steps for the other side.
So that wraps it up for my review and the install of the RedRock OE style crossbar roof rack fitting all 2024 and newer double cab Toyota Tacomas, and you can find this right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.